Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt reached divorce settlement. The settlement resolves a key part of the protracted end of their very public Hollywood romance. Angelina Jolie and her ex-husband Brad Pitt have reached a divorce settlement, her lawyer said late Monday, resolving a key part of a separation saga that has stretched for 8 years and drawn relentless media coverage. The lawyer, James Simon, said in a brief statement that the settlement was just one part of a long, ongoing process that started 8 years ago. Frankly, Angelina is exhausted, but she is relieved this one part is over, he said. No other details were immediately available. Representatives for Pitt did not immediately respond to an inquiry overnight. The couple married in a small chapel in France in 2014, after meeting on the set of the 2005 movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. A little over 2 years later, a lawyer for Jolie said that she was divorcing Pitt. Jolie later described in court papers a September 2016 episode that occurred a few days before she filed for divorce. Jolie said that as she, Pitt, and their 6 children flew from France to California in a private jet, he became abusive toward her and some of the children. A divorce lawyer for Pitt said at the time that he had accepted responsibility for some things in his past but would not accept responsibility for things he did not do. Federal authorities in the United States investigated the episode on the plane but declined to bring criminal charges. Jolie's lawyers said the FBI agent who investigated the allegations of physical assault had concluded that the government had probable cause to charge Pitt with a federal crime for his conduct that day. A redacted FBI report on the case said the agent provided copies of a probable cause statement related to this incident to the United States Attorney's Office. The decoupling has taken years in part because Pitt and Jolie have been fighting for custody of their children. Separate from the divorce proceedings, Pitt also instigated a lawsuit over Chateau Miraval, a French winery the couple once owned together. His lawsuit, filed in 2022, accused Jolie of violating his contractual rights when she sold her half of the company to a third party without his approval. Her lawyer said in court documents that the couple had agreed in principle in 2021 that she would sell her share of the business to Pitt. But negotiations broke down over his demand that she sign a non-disclosure agreement, they said. That agreement would have prohibited Jolie from speaking outside of court about his physical and emotional abuse of her and their children, her lawyer said. News of the couple's divorce settlement was reported earlier by People magazine.